How do you guys like my special effects? I wanted to acknowledge that I've got a few new followers lately, and I suspect that some of those followers are coming from the Splinterlands community because I'm talking about a use case for Toad Pass, which is putting a Splinterlands card on one of them, which is what you see in front of you right now. But some of the Splinterlands people may not know about Mene, so I'm going to talk a little bit about that. Mene is a 24 karat gold and pure platinum jewelry company, but Mene also makes gifts out of 24 karat gold. And one of the things that people may not know about me is that I used to be a huge nerd. Okay, that's not completely accurate. I still am a huge nerd, but there was a time where being called a nerd wasn't quite as cool as it is today. Back in the day, if you admitted that you played something like Dungeons and Dragons, people actually would kind of laugh at you, and it wasn't quite as cool to be considered a nerd or a dorky as it is now. And maybe it's still not cool. Maybe I'm a little delusional about that. But what I really wanted to say was that one of the things about Dungeons and Dragons is that your character's fates are decided by dice. And Mene sells 24 karat gold dice, and these would be called D6s in the game because they're 6-sided dice. Mene also offers pure platinum dice as well. And these are under the gift category, which there's several other items besides jewelry on the Mene website, like there's a gold egg and there's a gold spin top and dice and some cool things under the gift category. And how this all relates to Splinterlands is back in the day when I first started playing Splinterlands, before it was a game, people don't realize that people look at like the successful people in the game now and think like, oh, these whales they have it so good. But a lot of risk was taken when you buy into a project that's completely undeveloped. You're risking a lot, and so it's not like this was a sure thing. When we first started playing Splinterlands, you couldn't do anything in the game. There was no game. There's no statistics on the cards. All you could do was buy and open packs and look at the art, and nobody knew what we were going to be able to do with them. But I had a lot of belief and faith in the founders of the game, and that's what I'm going to talk about today. So one of the founders, Matt, or Yaba Matt, as you may know him, of Splinterlands, one of the coolest things that he did for me is that he bought a couple of these 24 karat gold dice. And I knew that he found out about the dice for me. So it was such a cool thing to have him do that. And he talked about them and he showed a picture of them. And it was such a big support for someone like that to, give me support on a project that I was involved with. And so that meant so much to me, and it kind of, made me committed to them and their success and to do whatever I could to help them, because it was such a cool endorsement that he just organically wanted to do that. So Matt has a 24 karat gold dice, and, if you're from Splinterlands, you never hear him on the AMA, you never know. He might be rolling them to decide his answers. I'm just kidding. But really, I think what the point of what I'm saying is that I want Splinterlands people to know about the different stuff that Mene offers as well, because I think the community, the Mene community and the Splinterlands community have a lot of things in common. Both are interested in unique assets and value and things that are super cool. And I also wanted to remind people that Mene accepts cryptocurrency, because I know a lot of the people, everybody involved in Splinterlands is involved with crypto in some way, almost. And Mene does accept crypto through BitPay and Coinbase Commerce. So if you want some 24 karat gold dice sold by gram weight with a transparent design fee, check out Mene, and I think you're going to find some really cool stuff.